What's up, Dialed fam, and welcome to the guided kettlebell workout number 5. I am so stoked to be doing this with you today because I woke up just wanting to use a kettlebell. The same way I'll wake up and want to just mountain bike only or road bike only, that's exactly how I felt about this. So I put together a workout for you that I'm super excited about because it incorporates not only a flow, but a total body, very complex movement in a format that I think is very digestible and effective. We're gonna start out with 2 rounds through our warm-up and activation. We'll go into that bulk strength round, and then we're gonna finish up with a stretch. By the way, strength round, we're looking at 4 sets. So prepare yourself, make sure you have some water on standby. I'm gonna grab myself a little quick sip before we get going and start with this stretch. Now, you're gonna grab your kettlebell. First movement is an active loaded neck stretch. Now the kettlebell's in my right hand. I'm gonna drop my left ear to my left shoulder, and we're just gonna hold it for about 2 seconds, opening up that right shoulder. Come back to the top. We're gonna repeat 3 more times. Today is all about 4s, 8s, and 16s. That's our rep count. 1 more, drop it over. Now, go ahead and switch it up. Kettlebell is now in my left hand. I'm gonna drop my right ear to right shoulder. Make sure you're keeping your eyes pointed forward. Just getting this deep breath going. One more. Beautiful. Now, kettlebell's on the ground. We have an anchored hamstring stretch. So your feet are together. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible. You're gonna hinge forward. Allow yourself to round your back and grab that kettlebell as low as you can. You can go for the handle or even the bottom of it and just allow it to pull yourself forward. Hold for about 2 seconds, roll all the way back up to standing, and let's repeat. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. Instead of pulling yourself forward, just focus on straightening your legs. I just wanna make sure you have hold of that kettlebell and you can use it and get some pull behind that stretch. That's number 3. We got 1 more. Drop it down. Now kettlebell stays where it's at. I'm gonna straddle it and we're gonna do an anchored squat. So I want you to maintain a neutral spine. You're gonna keep your heels on the ground, and I want you to sink as low as you can and use that kettlebell as an anchor so that you don't fall back. This will especially help if you have poor ankle mobility. So you're gonna squat down nice and low. I'm gonna grab the kettlebell at the bottom here. It's my anchor, chest up. I sit in perfect position, stand it back to the top. Drop it down. I almost hinged forward for like that hamstring stretch again. Here. Chest is up, back to the top. 2 more. Just a nice, comfortable way to get into it. As I said, if you do have problems being in a nice low squat, this is gonna feel really good. Make sure you're not collapsed at the bottom. You don't wanna tuck the hips, neutral spine. Back up. Now, we're going on all 4s. This is our activation. We have a tabletop slide. And we also have a tabletop tap option. So let me show you the slide first. You're gonna have your shoulders 90 degrees, same with your hips and your knees. So I get in this position, my knees are off the ground, I'm pushing through my feet, and now I'm gonna grab the kettlebell and I'm gonna pull it across my body. This is the slide. It's super difficult. If you have trouble doing that and maintaining the tabletop without rocking, just put the kettlebell in the center of your body and you're just gonna tap it. And that's it. Those are gonna be your reps. So you go for the slide, you go for the taps. We have 16 total. Here we go. Tight stomach. Talk about a total body heat up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, last one, and 16. Oh my gosh, I love that. I do plank slides a lot. That might be my new favorite. Standing back to the top, quick shake out. We're gonna go back to that anchored neck stretch. All right, we got 4 2-second holds. Kettlebells in my right hand, left ear to left shoulder. Here we go. Back to the top, 2. Oh my gosh. I don't know what kind of person you'd have to be for this not to feel great. You'd have to be Gumby. There's my Tony Horton joke thrown in there. Oh, let's switch it up. Other side. Going right ear to right shoulder. Try and line up that exhale. Last 2 of the day. Okay, kettlebell down on the ground. We have our 4 anchored hamstring stretches, hang it forward, 2-second hold. Oh my gosh, that feels good. Come on now. Trust me, you're gonna want all this prep because that strength round is no joke. By the time we get there, you're gonna be wishing we had one of these stretches mixed in. Beautiful. We shot out the kettlebell. It's just slightly in front of me, and now we do our squats. Sink it down nice and low. Grab it. Back to the top. Down nice and low. Remember, even pressure through your feet. You want those heels on the ground, neutral spine, and don't collapse the hips. Make sure you try and squeeze your butt to initiate that stand up. Back to the top. Okay, tabletop position. We're doing our slides or we're doing our taps. I'm going slides with you. We have 16. Ready, set, let's roll. If you're on a surface like a hardwood floor and you don't want to scratch it up at home, you can lift your kettlebell or you can just set it on the towel. I'm gonna count that 10, but it might be 12. Don't lose your core or your back's gonna light up. Oh, I'm fighting for this one. Last 2. Woo! Down on the ground. I honestly can't imagine a better prep for what this strength round is about to be. We're gonna go ahead and start with the half get up. Now you've probably heard of a Turkish get up, but it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna have the kettlebell in my top hand. I'm gonna be stepping back all the way to the floor. Hand goes on the ground, come back up, and that's 1 rep. I'm grabbing a sip of water. Make sure that you have something you feel comfortable putting your knee down on. This could be a towel, just carpet itself. We're about to get into it. So, right arm is overhead first. Nice comfy spot on the forearm. Make sure you're not arching at the top. Here we go. I'm stepping back with my left leg. Step it back, knee on the ground. Eyes up at the kettlebell. Come back up, eyes forward. That's 1. Keep the kettlebell up. We got 4 to do. That's 3. Last 1. Beautiful. All right. Switch it on up. Now, left arm is overhead. No time to wait. Stepping back with my right foot. Whoa, it feels weird to switch that side. Little unstable. There we go. Number 3. Number 4. Beautiful. Now, that might be my favorite new kettlebell movement. I've actually never done that in a workout, and man, it flows. We're gonna go into a split stance press. You're gonna grab your kettlebell. We're going back overhead. We're gonna get a little bit more work on the shoulder. So if it's in my right hand, my right foot's gonna be back. I want you to imagine you're basically standing on your pedals. Nice and close together. Everything is straight. Press it up overhead, 8 reps. 1, 2, 3 more. And 8. Oh, that one's right on the edge for me, especially after those half get-ups. It's now in my left hand. My left foot's back. This stance, besides the obvious of emulating the pedals, is just less stable than the traditional, I guess, bilateral stance side by side. And you can tell once that kettlebell goes up overhead. 8 reps, ready, set, punch it up. What might help in your press is almost doing like a C motion to the top and then focusing on pulling it back down into your armpit. Last one. Woo! Beautiful. Now we're gonna go into a high pull flow. Let me show you what a high pull looks like. I'm actually gonna show you from the side first. This is like a single arm kettlebell swing, but at the top, you're gonna pull back, keep the elbow about shoulder height, and then press it back into that pendulum to keep the motion going. Here's what it looks like. I'll do 2 on each side. Okay, I'll switch it up. So, we're gonna do a 4, 3, 2, 1 rep count where we go 4 right arm, 4 left arm, 3 right, 3 left, 2, 2, 1, 1, all before we put it down. So the last ingredient you need is to be able to do a transition swing. If you're unfamiliar with that, there's 2 options. You can grab the kettlebell by its side and just switch handles at the top, or you could do the roll, which I prefer because it allows you to keep your hand in the center of the bell. From here, pull it back, roll it over, and I basically just let my one hand come over the top as I let go of the other. It's smooth, it's efficient. So let's get into our 4 countdown on each side. We got the high pulls. Start with the hike in front of you. Ready, set, let's roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna switch it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch it. 1, 2, 3. Switch it up. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. Heart rate's coming up. Switch. 1, 2. Last one on each side. 1. Switch. 1. Switch. Or set it down. I'm getting sloppy. Holy smokes, the way that feels in your arms, your hamstrings. Hopefully you're using your hips to drive that kettlebell up to the top. Incredible movement. Sip of water for me, and we're going back to the half get up. All right. Whew. Kettlebell's going in my right arm. We're gonna go up overhead. Whoop. Right arm's up, left leg stepping back. Let's do 4 reps. Man, that feels good. 1, That's 3, last one. That's 4. Switch it up. Press it. Left arm's up, right leg's going back. It's always that side. When you switch, it gets all unstable for a second. You gotta get that muscle memory back. Last one. Beautiful. You looking up at the kettlebell when you go down into that windmill is so important for your stability and your control. As soon as you come up, the eyes go forward again. There are people who prefer to never take their eyes off the bell. It's also an option. If you're struggling with stability, look up at the kettlebell the entire time. I've noticed it can help, or it can throw off other pieces of form sometimes, but if stability is your main concern, keep your eyes on that bell the whole time. It'll just help you get through the movement. So I'm stalling with instruction. We have the split stance shoulder press. It's in my right hand, right leg's back. Here we go, 8 reps. Last one. Let's switch it up. Split stance, nice and close, abs tight. I can always tell my left arm, left shoulder is just not quite as stable. Last one. All right, now we have the high pull countdown flow, 4 right, 4 left, all the way down to 1. I'm gonna go through a little checklist here. Are your heels planted? When you come back for the swing, is your hand up high? You don't want that bell any lower than your knees. You gotta keep it in that triangle of your legs. Are you using your glutes to pop it forward? These are all things to kind of keep in mind. So grab your kettlebell, right hand first. Here we go. 1. That's 4, we're gonna switch it up. 1, 2, 3, there we go. 4, switch it up. Took a while for that left arm to get on board. 2, last one. 3, switch it up. 1, 2, 3, 2s. 1, 2. Muscular endurance at its finest. Last one. 1 right, switch. 1 rep, left. That could not be better for a cyclist. Complexity, which is basically brain training, muscular endurance, total body, all at the same time. That's the end of the second round. I'm grabbing a sip. You better believe I'm not letting us off the hook on that 4th round, even though it's already in my head. Sounds like a lot of shoulder presses. All right, let's just get into it before something comes up. Bells overhead, right arm, left leg back, let's roll. Last one. Let's switch to the other side. We got 4. that windmill uses a part of your stomach I don't really think you get with many other exercises. One more. Yeah, baby. Split stance, shoulder press. I'm racked. Tight stomach, hips straight. Let's press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. 6, 7, and 8. Other side. Switch it on up. Switch the feet. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! I had to fight for that one. Now you gotta catch yourself if you're starting to turn it into a push press. That little dip and drive, that's cheating. UCI will come after you on it for that one. You think super tucking is illegal. Step into dialed health and do a little push press when you're not supposed to. You get flagged down. Holy, where am I? High pull flow. I started thinking about super tucks. Okay, 4 on each side. Here we go. Count down. Let's roll. Switch it up. Switch it. We're on 3s. Switch. Switch it, we're on 2s. Switch it, last one on each side. Switch. And down. Oh, that's 3 down. I think I underestimated this one. Man, it is amazing what you can do in a short amount of time with these things. The goal is not, don't get me wrong, the goal is not to just sit here and train your cardiovascular system. This isn't a HIIT workout, but when you are trying to get a lot done in a short amount of time, it's inevitable that the breath is gonna get up. Ideally, your strength would still be the limiting factor in all these guided workouts. You wanna make sure if you're really stopping on reps, it's out of the pure muscle burn and not because your lungs are preventing you. If they are, we could need a little bit more saddle time. Now, grabbing a sip of water. Okay, this is it, round 4, last set, best set. In the words of Steve Cook. If you guys don't know who that is like the OG general fitness influencer right there. Okay, we're gonna rack it up. We're overhead, we're doing the half get up. Right arm's up, left leg back, let's do this thing. Roll to the other side. Overhead. Here he goes now. Nice. Shoulders burning. Quick set down before these shoulder presses. I love a horizontal pull and vertical push combo in a workout. It's my favorite upper body combo in a circuit. I used to do so many push-ups and pull-ups, which is like the opposite, that I've just really grown to love this rowing, pressing combo. So let's get all these presses done. I want them clean, 8 on each side. And then we're gonna go into that very last high pull countdown. So, split stance. Right arm overhead, right leg back. Let's roll. Three more. Woo! Switch it up. Yeah, buddy. Last two. These are gonna be tough for me. Hang on. Last one. Woo! You are welcome for that last set being so slow. That was all me on that one. Holy smokes. That's when you know you got the weight just right on the edge. You gotta slow down the last couple reps and you just sneak them out. Okay, high pull flow. I'll be honest, the first thing I thought of was, how the heck do we make this harder? It feels so on point. You know what? Let's do this one from 5. If you're doing the guided video with me, we're starting from 5. You guys ready for that? That feels just on the edge. So, you know what that means, 5 right, 5 left, and then you get into 4, 3, 2, 1. Prep yourself. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a push. Here we go. This is it though. We're stretching after this. Last bit of strength work of the day, let's go. That's 5, switch it up. Keep it smooth. Switch it up. We're on 4. Switch it. We're switching 3s. Keep that pace. One, switch, 1, and down. The burn, that is just taxing, total body burn. Oh my goodness. Way to go for that 5 with me. I love just sneaking in those extra little bits. Holy smokes, I'm grabbing water. Wow. Tell you what, my body feels like I strength trained. And that is a good feeling. Best part about this workout. So we're gonna finish with this stretch. Make sure you're fueling properly. Take care of your property by fueling properly. You make sure you get high carb, high protein meal after this workout. we'll hit these stretches, and hopefully tomorrow you'll be in a great place with your muscles activated, very minimal soreness to actually attack it on the bike, which is what we're doing. It's what we're going for. So let's get down to the floor. Move your kettlebell out of the way. Let's make some room. Oh, you feel the hammies? Yeah, baby. Okay, so we have a T-spine stretch. You're gonna lay on your side. You wanna basically be in the fetal position here. So you're 90 degrees at your hips, your knees, and your shoulders. You're gonna take a big inhale. You're gonna exhale and open up. I kinda like to tuck my shoulder toward the ground. Inhale, come back. Got 4 of these. Exhale. Exhale. Return back to start position. We're gonna roll it over to the other side. Oh my goodness. Inhale, exhale. If you wanna just sit in this rotated position and just breathe and sink into it, try it out. It feels amazing. If you want to straighten your bottom leg, that'll give you more glute stretch. You could even put a hand on the top of the knee. Really gonna work it more around your hip than just your T-spine. Just another option for you. Now, let's go to a kneeling position. Woo! We're gonna slowly work our way back up to standing. But while we're here, we're gonna get a little shoulder stretch in. So just bring that arm across your body. Nothing fancy, pull it across. It's funny, I noticed on that last countdown flow that I was almost coaching myself through it. It's like I'm quote unquote coaching you, giving you the just everything to look out for and pay attention to throughout the workout. But really it's because I'm doing it, and as I slow down, I'm like, don't slow down. And as my form gets a little shaky, I'm like, stay stable. So it's just funny how, go ahead and switch it up. Although it probably outwardly seems like I'm coaching you, I feel like I'm coaching myself through it. But that's why I love doing this with you guys. You know, being someone who does these same workouts as you, is I understand it. I really get it. And I've been so fortunate to work with so many people in person and see how they respond. You know, every type of body type, every sex, every weight, every age. And it's just so cool. It makes me so stoked on the programming you're getting now through the online. Really helps me feel confident in it too. So, wow, that felt good. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little chest opener. Now, you're gonna stand up, feet are wide. You don't even have to come all the way up. We're going straight into a wide leg hamstring stretch. So I want those toes straight. You can hang directly forward, or you can slowly reach toward one side. That's what I'd recommend. It's gonna help stretch your back. Get a little different part of your hamstring. I mean, does anything feel better than this post stretch? Like maybe a massage straight after? I'd probably still hit a stretch before. Back to center. Roll it up nice and slow. You guys absolutely crushed it. Thank you so much for being a part of the Dialed fam and for using the kettlebell workout number 5. Make sure that this is only one of the at least 2 total body strength workouts you are doing per week to make you the strongest cyclist possible and the most fulfilled human. That being said, start moving forward. I'll see you next time.